we're turning on the water just like we did in the bathroom, making sure cold. You want to check to make sure the faucet, all the different features are working. You want to make sure that this goes back and forth, back where it belongs. Turn on the hot water. Want to make sure if they have a water filter, kick it on. We're not testing the water, but they want to know to make sure that it's working and that there's no issues. Check to see if it's properly sealed around, nothing's moving. As far as the sink, you're just doing simple items, making sure that there's proper sealant, especially with these underground, or not underground, but under counter sinks, so that water doesn't leak through. We'll also double check that as we go underneath here too. You can also, if they have a stopper, not all kitchens will have that, where you can start filling up the water to make sure that there's no other types of leaks that aren't seen. So we'll start to do that. Right here, we see that this is very hot. One thing that we like to do, and this is optional, but we like to take a photo showing the temperature of the water and just doing a thumbs up to show that hot water is received and that it is working. At this point, we would also go ahead and usually run the dishwasher through a rinse cycle. So we would go ahead and turn it on for rinse only, and then we would press start. We're not going to do it right now, but that's what you would do, and it's only a 15-minute cycle, so that you still have to do the rest of the house, so the cycle will be done in time, and then you can just make sure that everything properly drained out. You'll see here, if it doesn't drain out, what you're looking for in a dishwasher is to make sure that there's no sitting water on the bottom. That's why we do rinse only. It's not going to clean anything, but we're just triple checking to make sure no sitting water, there's no leaks or anything like that. So we do that. Now underneath the sink, we'll notice right here, they have numerous belongings blocking access to readily see. So we're just going to inspect whatever we can see and make sure that we don't see any leaks. We'll notate things. Right now I can already tell this is the discharge for the dishwasher. It's too long. There's not a proper high loop, so we would notate that in the report as well. And we see that the water filter is here. Again, water filters are not part of the home inspection, but we would just notate that to letting the future buyer or future owner, let them know that there is a water filter underneath here that they would have to maintain as needed. Now, another thing as you're inspecting, with kitchens like this, you're not going to really be moving things, but you just want to make sure nothing's moving, right? The countertop's not moving, everything's properly sealed. As far as the tile, you want to note anything major, any large tiles that are missing. If you see significant areas of grout that's missing, you would want to notate that. And of course, test the GFCIs as well. So every GFCI or every outlet in the kitchen, you go ahead and test to make sure everything properly wires up. And then you would click it to make sure that it cuts off. GFCIs anywhere within water, within 6 feet of water, there should always be a GFCI. Appliances typically depends on every home inspection company, but typically they're not included in the home inspection process, but we do it and we include it as a courtesy just for so that the buyers know that everything is in working condition. So let's go ahead and do the appliances.